Hey there everybody, and welcome back to more to Blob 2. And in this part, we're going to the Inktron Collider. Ink's color smashing experiment has frozen the surrounding district. I really want to find out what this is. This sounds cool. That was amazing. That was absolutely amazing. Oh my god. I wanted to laugh at that, but I also knew that it would interrupt the cutscene, and I want the cutscene to be played out. Oh god. Press the start button. Sure, I'm not doing that yet. We gotta read this. Inks have frozen everything. We need color to thaw it out. But what are they doing down there? Oh. Using a gradient as a hockey puck. Alright. The hydro station here used to power all of Prisma City. But what have Inks done? Everything is frozen. What's happened to all the workers? Look there, the Inkies are making the gradients haul sleds across that black ice. Wait a minute, black ice? That looks like frozen ink. That big factory looks like the perfect spot to set up a transform engine to melt the frozen ink. Skate around and find a path up there. I still have my color from the previous thing because this is actually the same session. This doesn't happen often. Oh god! You need to go out on the frozen ink to rescue all the freezing workers from the inky guards. One of the gradients will have the keys to let you through this gate. Remember, you can't use Y. You can use Y to bring up your compass. Frozen ink is dangerous, so look for hazmat and more paint bots before you go too far. I might have just failed here. What? Oh, challenge failed. Rescued them. They all turned brown? Oh. Give me more of this. I just like this mission a lot. Yeah, this mission's not gonna be fun. Okay, got all of those now. Gotta take out all of the Inkies too. Oh, this is terrible. This is terrible. Did it. Okay, so that you can do that. There we go. The workers have unlocked the gate for you. Yay. Come on, come on, come on. I need purple. Hello. Worth it. I'm not in a rush to grab all the color molecules, thanks. Huh, what's... Oh, inspiration. Okay. Back we go. Yeah, this wasn't smart, but I did it. What? Plus 30 seconds. Huh, so the color is melting all the snow. Ah, oh! No, no. There we go. Free the frozen workers. I didn't actually realize those were frozen workers at first. Otherwise, I would have said something. But no. I thought it was something else. Come on, color everything in while we can. Oh. Bring me the red. And make it redemption. Wait, no. Like I said, I've mentioned it a few times before, but I've never been into Red Dead Redemption. I've liked very few Rockstar games, actually. I like it more than regular Grand Theft Auto, but it's just not very fun, I guess. Unique doesn't mean good. And I wouldn't even say they're unique. There's lots of games like them now. Come on, down the hole. 10. Workers have been trapped down here by the frozen ink. You have to get rid of it so they can get out. There's a yellow switch that will lower it around here. Now you have to get the lower red switch to convert the ink to water. Okay. I was 100% anxious about making that jump. Oh, okay. You know what? I've got to check down there. Nothing. Satisfied me, okay? Alright. Come back down. Oh, I actually got that. Whoa. Okay. Let me through. The workers are just ahead. Okay, that works. Don't know why they gave me blue there, but I'll take it. Rockin'. Let's free these guys. Let's get out of here. Back up to the top. Off we go. Oh, it doesn't let me keep the blue. We're through the gates, but we have to move fast. The Inkies are on the way. Get to the top of the substation tower and hit the orange switch. I have a new secret weapon for you, but we need the extra power. Okay. Is it gonna be cool, or is it gonna be one of those weird ones? Oh, ooh. Gimme. Alright, let's start heading back up. Well, back up. Let's start heading up. It's our first time going up here, actually. Oh, that's a nice tune. Let's pick it up. I've used the substation's power to fuel a graviton power-up. Graviton allows you to instantly destroy any nearby Inkies. What? Creates a gravity effect around Blob, sucking in enemies and paint. When you slam a graviton power-up, the countdown starts ticking. Get as close as you can to the Inkies at the moment it reaches 0. You can speed up the countdown by holding right trigger. They won't know what hit them. Now you're ready to fight back. Horrifying. Cool, cool. That is incredibly destructive. I have literally the power of a black hole. Give me another. Oh my god. It's so efficient. Alright. I don't care too much about efficiency, though. Awesome! I care about quality of the work over efficiency of the work. I'm gonna make terrible memes based off of that. My name is Zap Brannigan. Be silent, Inky, or I shall color you. Oh, cool. They're really starting to fill up the area. Whoa! Gradient's released. Oh, truck. Should have known. It's always truck. That joke sucked, but I'm gonna stick with it. Haha, they never knew what hit them. Finish up by knocking over their inked police station. The plant manager is under arrest here. He must know stuff about the hydro station. Okay, just pretend that didn't happen. Thanks, guys. Funky. Alright, let's find a blue, and then I dosed myself. Doused myself. I didn't dose myself in anything, thankfully. It's freezing in here, slippery too. Nice work. Let's get down to the cells. The elevator is locked with a red switch. Boing. Okay. Just gonna make my way back. I had that coming. It was gonna happen one day. I always knew I would be set on fire in someone's basement. We're going down, and so are these Inkies. Get them and hit that red switch, and hit that red switch to free the prisoners. All right, all right. Oh, come on. What? Whoa, whoa, are you serious? I had it. Oh, that was kind of lucky, actually. Good work, head back up and police sergeant. Yep, that's all I'm reading off. Head back up and police sergeant. That's a nice water cooler you guys have. Shame. What is that? Oh, that's a whiteboard. I thought that was a TV. I'm like, what's on their TV? Thanks for rescuing us. It's been terrible. The Inkies took over the hydro station and turned it into an Inktron collider. Since then, everything has been frozen and everyone is trapped inside their houses. If you can free at least 200 Gradient workers, we will unlock the way into the Inktron collider and undo the damage they've done. Paint blocks of buildings to release our friends and we'll all work together. I like that, nice. Party at the police station. I'll walk him. That is so unlikely in real life. There we go. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yes, color it all in. I don't think I can do that. Yeah, I cannot. Is there a hazmat around? Hurry, I'm trying to paint everything like I'm asked. We can't make it to the Inktron collider until we melt some of this ice. At the top of this factory is the perfect vantage point for a transform engine. Climb on up and hit the switches as you go. Watch out. Okay. There are bomb bots in your way. Oh, of course. And hot places. And hot plates, too. Roll carefully. I was like, and hot places. Come on. Melted the ice there. I need to paint the red. Oh, the bomb bots were taken care of because I already painted this area. Melt that too. Is he gonna start spitting out regular water? Is it? Not yet. Keep climbing. Liberate all the gradients along the way. Yeah, thanks. I'm getting the inspiration first. Bye. Oh. Oh, that's such a precise jump. Color that in. Color the... No, I almost walked on the hot plate. They scared me for a second. They weren't even active, though. Oh, okay. Just jump back in the water then. Jump back in the water twice. Gotta wait for that to clear. Then I'll grab that inspiration when I can. Must have them all. It's slamming time. Take out the Inkies on the roof. Okay. That's not hard. Whoa. They've all got little snowshoes on. The color energy is sky high. Let's thaw out that ice. Oh god. Freezings until morale improves. I think. I am trying to be better about that. I really do want to read all of the headlines for people. Because I don't know if there's a person that's blind and can't see and to see the game I'm playing, or maybe they're here for my commentary, or maybe they're... Excellent work, Blob. You've lowered the ice level and exposed part of the Inktron collider. Remember to keep looking for the gradient workers. Yeah, I don't know if there's like people that can't see and can just hear watching my videos, or maybe there are people that can't hear and they're seeing the captions, and I want to be as elaborate as I can. Some of the workers are being held in these jails. We gotta bust them out. Watch out for the guards. Gotcha, Biff, I'll do just that. That looks like a great way to make an entrance. Show us how you fly, big guy. I prefer wings. Thousands drown as color assassin melts ice. That's just the right level of silly. I really like that. Alright, let's go down and get that inspiration, and let's get the inspiration over there near the houses, too. Yeah! Also this one. Yeah! Yeah, this is more frozen ink. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, I see. Oh, that's a really cool level design. That is a cool level design. Okay. All right. Whew. All right, keep going. I imagine this isn't how the developers wanted me to do this. Maybe it is. I'm not one to judge. I mean, I am one to judge. I make games, but this just doesn't seem right, okay? It doesn't seem right. Okay. Paint these in. Whee! Alright, let's get back over here. Oh, I already colored in part of this before. Oh, that's so cool. I'm really loving this. This is great. Oh, come on. Oh! I actually didn't even realize for a moment there was water there. I just had a complete brain fart and walked right into it. Come on, let's get that yellow and keep rolling. No, that's not a delayed thing. That's just a delayed reaction. I am sometimes very delayed. Like, that's just my natural speed, fellas. Slow. It's just how it is. Oh my god, I didn't even realize it for a second. This is great. This is great level design. Oh, that's cool. Is that another part of the Hadron Collider, I think? Is it? I can't tell. I'm really enjoying this. Well, I got to where I needed to be. Probably through a very inconveniencing way, but I had a lot of fun doing it. So I think that's a win. Games should be first and foremost fun. Get me that green. Ow. Alright. I've got to free a bunch more workers. Gradients released. Let's actually get these guys too. I need more time. Comrade Black hates to hear any voice raised against him. This Inked police station is holding union leaders who called a strike against Inked. Take care of the road. Take care, the road is sabotaged with frozen ink. I slipped over on that stuff, it burns. Don't think I'll be able to sit down for a week. Good for you, Artie. I hope you're happy with your lack of sitting mechanics. Actually, come to think of it, we don't really see anyone sitting down. Except for Blob, I guess. Technically, he's always sitting and standing. Like, what is his version of sitting? Does it really take the pressure off his legs? Oh god, legs. Right. Doesn't even have any. I guess I could call him Lego-less. There we go. Oh. Give me that yellow. You guys need some rescuing. Not you. Oh god, just trying to get across this ink is a lot, actually. Whew. Gonna wait for another one of those to respawn before I hop back into that. Alright, that gives me 139 yellow ink. Oh, hello. I need some red. Don't know where it is. It could very easily be in... No, it could have very easily been in one of those tanks. Not tanks, crates, but it wasn't. What you gonna do? I'm gonna go up here and actually get it, because I haven't... Well, I have been up here. I just get a good view up here. And also, this gives me access to that inspiration over there. Oh, I missed an inspiration there. Oh, this takes you up here again. Oh, that's cool. Alright, I'm gonna go get that inspiration there then. Oh, I absolutely love this. Takes you right up, back up to the main, I guess, factory part of the district. Oh yeah, I can't just jump up to that. I need a ride. I don't see one. Like, I saw a bus. I'm still calling them buses. I'm calling them flying buses. I guess I ride this. Will this let me get it? I think it will. This bus here. I wonder how fuel efficient these are. It does, but it doesn't fly me into the inspiration. I have to get it manually. Do I wanna... Yeah, I do. Alright, let me get that inspiration too. I'm at 9 minutes. I am lollygagging. Gradient's released. Oh, now I'm back at 10. Gradient's released. Oh, hey. An orange fountain. Very nice. It's a weird place to have a fountain, but maybe it'll make sense once I actually get through with the area. Gradients released. Color it all in. Give them all hope. Hope that they've probably not felt in a little while. Ooh. Okay. Gradients released. Apparently not supposed to be up here yet, so I'm not gonna stay up here. Whoa! No. I've taken out the enemies though. I've taken out the enemies on this upper platform right now, and that is not a good thing. I'm progressing too fast. Gradients released. Yes, get to the gate. I didn't actually realize there was still an Inky chasing me. But you guys do you. Not like you can do me in right now. If you choose suicide, it's your choice. Ooh. There we go. Keep taking them out. Oh, I didn't even realize I got back up to 13 minutes off of getting all of these Inkies. That is fantastic. Keep coloring, boys. Beautiful. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna go on top of that building and get that extra 30 seconds, but after that, I should progress. Okay, yeah, I should progress. I don't wanna. I wanna keep painting forever. Oh, I robbed myself of color. Alright, back up. I forgot you could destroy those turnstiles. Let's do that now. Actually, I don't remember where more are. I know there are more, but I don't remember exactly where. Oh, no, they're across the water there. What's down here? Nothing. Nothing. There is nothing at the end of this canal right now. Alright, keep moving, keep moving. Oh boy. Oh, well, alright, just paint myself blue briefly. Just to color these in. Did that release any up there? It might have, but I can't check right now, and I'm not going back up to check until the game takes me there. Ah. Okay. Come on. That's my own fault, but I don't like it. Alright, let's go. Whoop. Let's keep moving. Oh, wait, I remember. Whoop. The turnstiles are down here. Now that we're back on the main path near this. What is that? I know I'm probably gonna destroy it, but I don't even know what that building is. I'd like to know what I'm after here. Alright, in we go. Get down to the cells. Sure thing, Art. Yellow switch will get you down. The prisoners are under elite ink guards. Smash them before they can shoot you. Get some speed up and jump that gap. The prisoners are on the other side. Whoa! Doing great, Blob. Yeah, I know I am. Everyone is free. Time to transform this joint. Go top. Go up top and get some orange. Okay. Makes sense. Oh, hello. 30 seconds. And now the bridges are restored. Police station to let. One previous owner. To let. Rent? Did I read it wrong? God, that sentence was so wrong. It was either so wrong, it didn't make sense to me, or I read it wrong. And, like I couldn't make sense of it, but I guess either is possible. I will see in post. You can also tell me in the comments below, because people will anyways. Okay, I should paint those bridges. Oh, there you are. Enjoying your color? I hope you are. And now, I shall bridge the gap. Ha 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 ha. You know, if all bridges were made out of glass, how bad would that be? You've liberated the union leaders. The rest of the striking workers are being held in the jails on the top of this hill. Let's show Inks that a united populace can't be contained even under ice. Start by heating the minimum security blocks with some blazing orange. Remember, you can wall jump to an opposite building by pressing A while running. Why would I do that? I can just run across the top. Alright, just give me that yellow back. There we go. Look, I made it to the side. Where's my goal? Up there? Okay. Hey, I did release some gradients over here. My god. In I go. This prison is on high alert. More guards down below. Okay, I honestly should have read that faster, but I didn't. I'm bad at that. That switch will open the cells. Which switch? Oh, that activated after I got off of it. Okay. I wanted to paint that in. Make everything as colorful as I can, you know? That looks like a badly disguised escape tunnel. The escapees are stuck. Help them out, Blob. Neat. The poor escapees only managed to dig their way into the other prison. Save them. You'll have to take care of the elite Inkies. Yeah, okay. Finish off the elites. At last, now free everyone. Hit the transform engine. With what? Okay, is it on the lower floor? Yeah, it is. Okay. All right. Missing 100 prisoners. Do not approach. Contact your friendly neighborhood Inkie. Sure. Friendly. I've got to use air quotes. You guys can't see it, but I've got to use air quotes. Those are not friendly. Huh? Okay, just the mission. Focus me, focus. Now we have them. That power station should have the goods to melt all of this frozen ink. I'm freezing out here, Blob. Get in there and turn up the heat. Oh, well, alright. For now. Bye. Oh, God! Not what I expected. Where's water? Water? Oh my God. I've uncolored so much. Oh, there's new prisoners and things down there. Okay, not what I expected. Come on. Back I go. This time, no lollygagging. Huh? There's no blue here on the same level as me. It's just a slight bit lower. But I needed that anyways to get into the power plant. I freed 230 gradients. Now to free them all. And not to be confused with the mall. I just want to free them all. The mall can stay locked up. Clearly, Inkies don't feel the cold. Let's start this place up. Hit that green switch and head down to the generator room. I really like that they've added so much character to the previous game's primary protagonists. The turbines are not starting up. Hammer that blue switch and go below to the plant room and see what a blah blah. Oh my God. Why am I having such a hard time keeping up? All the equipment is beneath that frozen ink. You're not touching me. That switch will start the heating, but you'll need to cross the frozen ink to get to it. Cool. Cool, I can do that. Good news and bad news. The frozen ink is now regular ink. You'll have to find another way back to the generator room. Hit the purple switches to drain out the plant room. Can I? There we go. Okay. Funky. Nearly there. Head back down to the plant room and transform this place. Look out for the Inkies. Very nice. Alright, go back. Oh, now only the transform engine is left, but let's check all the way to the side just to be sure we're getting everything. Oh, right, that one, I didn't even get the final inspiration of the previous level because it was locked in the final thing and I missed it just barely. Oh, that bums me out. I completely forgot it was there, too. You've exposed another section of Inktron Collider. I can feel it warming up around here at last. But our work here's not done. Don't forget, we have to rescue 200 Gradient workers. Dangerous instability detected in permafrost layer. All units to the Inktron Collider. Of course, you're calling everyone there. Well, you wouldn't be an evil dictator without being an... you know what, I'm not gonna finish that sentence. Alright, where's the next mission? Over there. Underneath the permafrost. That will soon not be perma. And instead will just be chilly. Come on. Orange as well. Get me back up there. Color it all. Whoa, that was funky. Where were they released? Oh no. Were they released under the ice? Ooh, I think they were. I think they were. That's bad. Unless this is the only ones, but that's a huge block for only 4. Alright, let's start coloring in more. And we'll pick up some armor pieces along the way. This building desperately needs it. Hey, hey, hey. Okay, this is going to be an easy block to paint. No thanks. I didn't want to mess with that, and it didn't want to mess with me, so I'm not doing it. Oh, I don't know. It's really cool to me that this area loops around like it does. I don't know. This is really neat level design. It's incredibly simple, but very appealing. Hey, 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 hey. What's going on? I couldn't move. I couldn't move. All right. I do need some color. So I just grab that. I'm at 250 free. Oh. Oh, nice. Okay, let's just keep coloring in down here, and I'll make my way up there. Up there to the previous platform, the little suburbs-ish area, the one that had the prisons. I'll make my way up to that spot. Come on, Gradients. Be free. Fight back against the oppressors. Oh, Gradients released. Okay, I want to go up through that tube and get all the inspiration that's along the way, but I also know that's not... Oh, This one just takes me right up, so I can do this one. There we go. These districts didn't get painted before. They were coated in insidious ink. Which is also the name of my company. No, it's not. You know, that would be a hilarious company name for a philanthropic group. It would be just great. In a very funny way, not like in a apt description way. I'm just trying to make a joke here. I hope people don't overanalyze the humor. Where's the gradients at? Where'd they get released at? Gradients, to me! That didn't work. Not up here. Down there? Oh, there we go. I have more than enough time now. This is great. Okay. Oh, yeah. I was gonna say, okay, time to go back down, but no, I missed those guys too. It was not time to go back down. In summary... Oh! There we go, get that. Okay, so we got everything up there. Now I'm just gonna do my best to get everything down here. Don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me. No whammy, no whammy. And then it was indeed a whammy. Oh my god. I have never successfully played a game of cards. Is that from a game of cards? Like, is that poker or something? I do not do the gamble. Like, at all. I don't even know how to play. Which to some is considered a detriment, and I don't really consider it a detriment. I consider it a positive thing. Oh, there we go. Take that out. And how many more things? Just these over here. Whoop. Keep coloring, keep coloring. This is well. Now into the tunnel. Give me those points. Yes. Okay, so that seems to be everything. Let's go on to the next mission then. Well, everything I can get right now. There's probably going to be more later. What's my progress at? Nice. You're everyone's hero. You've rescued enough Gradian workers. They will help us get into the Inktron Collider. Nice, nice. Amnesty offered to all escaped workers. Report to the factory to claim your reward. Blob, Professor says they're planning to start the big freeze again. We need to stop them before they put us all on ice. We've got enough hydro station workers now. Let's get to work. You'll need to race to the other end of this canyon to get to the Inktron collider. Time to put on your skates. I don't have any skates. Look at that classic anti-humor joke, isn't it just absolutely hilarious? Everyone out there should be laughing at me as if there's no tomorrow. Oh, we're almost there already. Hello! I missed this. There's still some gradients I don't have, which is kind of weird. So they're probably a little lower. Yeah, probably a little lower. There's whole areas underneath the water too, so. There we go. They'll never stop you, Blob. You have color on your oh my god, there's so many. I don't know, they might stand a genuine, reasonable chance here. But, never mind. They're too dumb to realize I'm standing right in front of them. The workers have unlocked the Inktron collider. Soak up some yellow and take this Z-jump up to the entrance. Some? It's a full thing of yellow. That's 80. Imagine if you haven't been upgrading your ink. Ah, no, it's completely reasonable for you to upgrade your ink. Right on, Blob, you're nearly done. Let's get in there. I don't know what this infernal inky machine does, but let's shut it down. Whoa. Hit the orange switches to open up the sections, lower sections. You've done half. Keep at it. Down we go to fire and ice. Sweet, I still haven't read Game of Thrones. Get to the red switches without touching the hot plates. What? Oh. I'm not one for radical sports, man. I'm not one for radical anything, really, actually. Good start. Cross over and get to the next switch. How did those get painted blue? This place is powering down. Jump into the cannon. On we go. What's over here, though? Oh. Just sends you right back up. Okay. That's fine. I don't really need it. And once more, down the hole. Whoa. Okay, it wouldn't let me touch it for a second. Oh, just paints the whole thing. Get those inkies and hit the green switch. Switch. Not a swinch. We're halfway there. No, you. You're halfway there, Zip. Wake up, you've been in a coma. More inkies. Snowball and Blob. What? What? All clear. Get up to the room above and smash the machinery. Oh, no, they have things up there to paint, so I'm just gonna go up there and do it. Oh. That's not what I expected. I thought that was a background thing. Yeah, this doesn't look right. Is this a highly detailed 2D? No, it can't be 2D. Because there's others. This is just a scaled up version of an existing thing. That's perfectly fine, by the way. That's not a complaint. I was just very surprised by it. All right, let's go. Whoop. Whoa. Okay. That was an odd choice. Transformation time. Let's go. Power of blue. Booyah. The hydro station has melted all of the inked-made ice. There are color atoms everywhere. All of the pistons are powered up. Enjoy yourself. I will. This looks great now. Color levels reach critical. Begin evacuation. Oh boy. Oh, crap, I fell. Oh wait, I'm going the wrong way. Oops. Not what I wanted to do. At all. Ah, that's fully upgraded now. We have 20 dash attack. Let's increase the lives we have. Nothing else to do, might as well. Oh, this is great. Okay, so we have that there. Let's go for that. You've blatted every billboard in the canyon. Oh, I have? Very nice. Okay. Guess I go this way again. Hey, wait. Stuff to paint here for one thing, and crates. Cool. Yeah, those were the only ones released from that. I thought it would be weird to release them under the ice, but I thought they'd do something more than just release those guys on the surface. I guess not. There's only so much you can expect from 2008. All right, let's go over here. Yeah. Okay. Color in all the grass I missed. Make it all vibrant. Okay. Now I should be able to get back over there. Yeah, I'm able to get over here with ease. Take these Z jumps. Let's find. Let's, where's this taking me? Did I miss something up there? I did. It's my fault. Oh, there's fish in the water. I didn't actually even realize that. Give me that purple. That is such a dangerous drop-off. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, I really can't do that way? Alright. I guess I'll just go through here then. I like tube. Okay. Let's go over there for that. Whoop. Hello. This inky winter is officially over, Blob. Paint every building in the canyon. Bring back the sun. What one did I miss? What? Where? Woohoo! Are you serious? Ah! Get me over there faster. This is cool when I actually have to be over here. Okay, let me just go this way then. And prevent all of that from happening ever again. What one building did I not paint? Oh my god, a single, I guess color stack? They're not smoke stacks. Yeah, I did it. Yay. Yeah, that does explain where those last Inkies were. Not Inkies, Gradients were. I mean, there's still more Gradients, actually. I don't have everything painted, but I have most of it painted. And now we fly. And what's this mission? Is it a billboards one? At night, I dream of inky billboards. They're not pleasant dreams. Paint them all before I wake up. You're like in a coma? Also, wait, that implies you sleep. Like a sleep mode? Or are you a person in a suit? Alright. This level's almost done. Hey, I've got an idea. I'll do the painting and you fly around and giving me orders. Kidding. You can't fly. Guess it's back to you then. Paint all the buildings around here, please. Was that a self-demeaning joke there, man? You okay? Don't hurt yourself, Pinky. Gradients released. And that's all of them. All the gradients are free. Okay, let's head back over here then. Where is it? It's above me. I was about to jump down. But no, I don't want to do that. I might land in water and I'll lose my purple. And if I lose my purple, it wasn't above me. Oh, it's over there. On top where the factory area is. There's that. There's that. The spring down there. And I can refill all my purple. I don't have a problem. Whoa. That was almost a physics error. And at the top of this tube is not another tube. Thankfully. Whoop. Oh, I lost the purple. I suppose it's fine. Looks like my challenge is already completed. Well done. Don't thank me yet. You don't know the horrors I've committed. Citizens left exposed to elements by a cruel color criminal. Free gradient suit replacements for all those affected. I'll trust that. I think that's every last billboard covered. See, yay Team Blob. I almost said say Team Blob, but I can do that too. Though sometimes I doubt if I can. Do you remember how cold and awful this all looked when we got here? Check it out now. Sunny and warm and perfectly painted. Go Team Blob. Hello. Get out. There's trees down there to paint, but we've got things up here to destroy. So I'm gonna destroy. What's it guiding me to? Huh? Oh my god. Almost missed that. Whoop. There's something else up here? That is a hollow fish. That looks cool. Aquarium. I really like fish. Give me some credit. I could have chosen to play something like Creatura, but I didn't. I'm playing this. I know more people are interested in this. Well, I know I'm interested in this. No, I do want to play Creatura. That is actually a pretty resource-intensive game, surprisingly. Not that I can't. My computer can actually run it fine. It's just, I didn't expect that game to be as resource-intensive as it is. Oh, okay. What's there to do on this side? There's a single tree there. Give treat. Oh my god, there's another. Oh. I might as well grab that. The little notepad. 52 out of 100. I wonder if I'll actually get every single one of them. Come on. Gold! All of them! Alright, so we have everything, don't we? Except for the last inspiration, but I'm not gonna hunt that down. I do have enough to upgrade again, don't I? I should. I don't actually have enough to upgrade anything except for player 2's ammo capacity. Okay, we're done. We've turned a horrible inked winter into a beautiful radiant spring. The hydro station is back in action and pumping out clean green power for all. The workers are still worried, though. Many of their colleagues were carted off to work in the Blanc TV factory. We should break in and pull the plug on Comrade Black's hypnotic devices. We'll get going when you're done painting around here. Ready to exit the level? Absolutely. S rank, yay! What's next? Literally, the Blanc TV factory, the prison zoo, Inky fabricator. 4 more levels. Thank you guys for watching. If you like my stuff, you know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe, check my Patreon, coffee, and Twitter in the description if you want to support me, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.